Welcome back. We're tracking the markets this morning. It's a down day on Wall Street, about 500 points. Joining us now is Doug Flynn. He's a certified financial planner and co-founder of Flynn Zito Capital Management. Doug, depending on which day we talk to you, we're either going to see the market slightly up, flat, or down. So let's set that aside for a moment. Can you tell us your reaction to all of this volatility?
Yes, you bring up a good point about volatility. Actually, in the month of March, the average daily volatility was a 5% move on a daily basis. If you compare that to 2019, it was less than 1%. So we've never experienced this kind of extreme volatility during the month of March. And 2 to 3% swings are sort of the norm. And we're getting back that, of course, it's always going to average itself out over time. But we're experiencing that extreme volatility right now. And so people don't know what to make of it and when is a good time to, if you do want to add into your portfolio, when is a good day, because the market moves so much on a daily basis. I think it'll slow down eventually, but right now we're still in a heightened sense of volatility every day.
Doug, you've been watching the markets for a long time now. I'm assuming years, decades perhaps.
Yes.
And I'm assuming you haven't seen something like this, at least in recent years.
Well, no. In terms of volatility on a daily basis, no. There are periods where it spikes up and goes down, but normally over a short period of time. The move we've had, the fastest move down from the all-time high in February to the bear market was the quickest in history. So that is unprecedented, and a lot of this is unprecedented. Although, you could look to previous pandemics and epidemics to kind of get some sense of whether or not we're going to get into a recession. Not every epidemic turns into a recession officially, although there's that quick short-term major drop. And I think that's what's priced into the market right now. So you just have to be very careful on not doing the wrong thing. You have to sort of be strategic and not reactive. And that's the mistake a lot of people make, I think, with their investments.
Some good advice. Of course, this time period will be in the textbooks of the future next generation of financial planners like yourself. So they'll be able to look at this, potentially make some sense out of it. Of course, this is all in response to the coronavirus outbreak. Hopefully something that we won't be seeing again anytime soon. Meantime, Doug, jobless claims, they're due out tomorrow. Take a look at these numbers. I'll read them out to you. Economists forecast a record 3.5 million more people filing for unemployment last week amid the coronavirus shutdown. It's according to a Reuters survey. Of course, that's topping the 3.3 million who filed the previous week. So if that happens and weekly jobless claims would hit that record 2 weeks in a row, how are we going to recover from this?
Yes, well, hopefully it's not job losses and it's more of a furlough situation. That's really, and we don't differentiate that in giving you the numbers or getting the numbers. But I think that's a really important consideration. I think the small business bill that they've put forth that everyone's going to be able to start taking advantage of this Friday is going to go a long way to having some of those businesses keep their staff. But for the ones that are furloughed, hopefully, and previously, when you have this quick drop, you have this quick snap back, which is kind of what we're expecting in the second half of the year. It's almost like, throw away the first half of the year here in terms of earnings and how you're running it. Just get through it and then get on the other side. And hopefully we can hire a lot of these people back or the majority of these people back. But the longer we go, the harder it's going to be to do that. There's no question about it.
It definitely will. And potentially June 1st could be a time when we could see things looking to get back to normal, but we're going to take it day by day. That's Doug Flynn. He's a certified financial planner and co-founder of Flynn Zito Capital. Doug, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thanks.
We'll be right back after this.